Okay, so yesterday we discussed about Hafiz contractor's school life, right? And how he wasn't a brilliant child, but by the end of the school, he managed to score 50%. Okay, and then now in this second part, we are going to read that the average child, he was an average child. So, how an average child, that average child in studies, managed to become a famous contractor, okay, architect. We are going to read this. So this is the kind of motivation that yes, other activities can also help you to find your best and suitable career. Okay, so let's start page number 28. So yes, he stumbled on architecture because he knew little French and less German. He was offbeat even in the pranks that he played on others. When he found his calling, there was no looking back. So we are going to read about all these things. BR.
How did you get into the field of architecture?
In the college for architecture, nobody who had got 80 to 85% was allowed to enter. I had only 50%. I wanted to join the army. I got my admission letter, but my aunt tore it up. Then I decided that I wanted to join the police force. My mother said, don't join the police force, just do your graduation. So I went to Jai Hind College in Bombay. There, I was to either take French or German. Though I had studied French for 7 years, I did not know 7 words of French. So I took German. Then my German teacher died. The college told me that I could change the college or take French. Now, who would give me admission in another college? I had got admission to Jai Hind by influence. So I thought, okay, I will take French, and I started learning French again. I learned it from my cousin. She was an architect's wife. I was going to an architect's office to learn French.
So yes, this is when he was asked how he got into this field of architecture. So he said that he got only 50%, and definitely for joining this college where you learn the techniques and all for architecture, for being an architect. So what happened? They only the students who get above 80 to 85% only, means 80 plus, they used to get admission there, but he got only 50%. So actually he wanted to join army. His interest was in that field, army, and he got his admission letter also. But what happened, that his aunt tore it up. Okay, then what happened? Then he decided that he wanted to join police force. Why these things? Because he was quite active in sports, right? Quite active in sports and games. So that is why maybe he wanted to join army and police force. So what happened when he decided to join police force? His mother stopped him and said that you should complete your graduation. Now he went to Jai Hind College in Bombay, and there the option was, means with other subjects, the option was to take French or German. So he said that he had studied French for 7 years, but still he didn't know anything about French. Okay, he had studied, but you know how he was at studies, he was never attentive. Okay, so he said that he didn't know even 7 words of 7. So that is why he took German. He changed the subject. But you can say fortunately or unfortunately, the German teacher died. So the college, they said that he needed to change his subject or college. So as for this college, he had scored only 50%. So he got admission to this college just by influence, sifarish. Okay, so because of that influence, he got admission there, and then he decided that it wouldn't be a good idea if he decides to leave this college, because he wouldn't get anywhere else. Okay, he wouldn't get admission anywhere else. कहीं और से admission नहीं मिलने वाली थी with only 50% marks. So he decided to change his subject, and now he used to learn French from his cousin, right? From his cousin, who was, the cousin was architect's wife. Cousin means she, sister thi uski, okay? Sister, and her husband was an architect. No, college to tha, but maybe kind of tuition, okay? So what happened? Then he used to go to the architect's office, means उसके वो क्या लगे, जीजू लगे, right? उनके कॉलेज में जाके वो वहां पे पढ़ाई करता था.
Was it then that you decided you want to do architecture?
Yes. So the interviewer asked that, okay, it was because of that journey, means you used to go to that office, then only you decided to be in this field?
Actually, it all happened quite by chance. In the architect's office, I saw somebody drawing a window detail. A window detail is a very advanced drawing. I told him that his drawing was wrong, that the window he had drawn would not open. He then had a bet with me, and later he found that his drawing was wrong. My cousin's husband was surprised. He asked me to draw a few specific things, which I immediately did. He asked me to design a house, and I designed a house. After that, he told me to drop everything and join architecture. We went to meet the principal of the college. The principal warned me, I will allow you to take part in the entrance exams, but if you do not do well, I won't allow you to join.
Wait. Now what happened? This was the, you can say, everything was by chance, by luck that he got into this field. He said that when he used to go there to his cousin's husband's office, there while some architect was drawing some drawing of window, that time what happened, when he was drawing, just he was half his contractor, he was sitting there and he observed and said that the drawing was wrong. Okay, so the architect, you know already, जब हम किसी field में होते हैं, that was, he was a professional, right? And this person, he half his contractor, he was an average, you can say average student. So that time the architect, he said that no, this is actually fine and there is no mistake. But later on they found out that there was a mistake. And then later on what happened, when his that brother-in-law, we'll call, what happened to that person said, now leave everything, don't do your simple graduation and all, leave everything and join the college, architecture college. So now what happened, then they went to meet the principal of the college with 50% marks. Again they talked, and then the principal, she gave he or she, whatever, gave warning that now if I'm going to give you admission, then there is a condition that you should get good marks, means in entrance exam. And if you are not able to clear that entrance exam, then you won't be allowed to join the college. Okay. Then what happened?
I got an A plus in the entrance exams, and from that day, it was a cakewalk.
Cakewalk, very easy.
I had never made a plan, but I knew how something looked like from the top. I had never known what a section was, but I knew if you cut a plan, what it would look like. I stood first class throughout after that. I believe that all this understanding came from what I used to play and do during school. I had a friend called Behram Divecha. We used to have competitions between us for designing forts, guns, and ammunition. Each of us would design something in an effort to be different.
So now what is there, that he said that in that entrance exam, he got A plus, means an average student. He got A plus, and then what happened because of that A plus? After that, from that point, his journey, his new journey, his success journey, it began. And then from that time, he said that he never looked back. कभी उसने पीछे मुड़ के नहीं देखा to his average student life. And then he said after that, everything was a cakewalk. Everything was very smooth. His life was very smooth. Studies, जिससे वो भागता था, that was also very good. Okay. So now what happened? He said that he had never made any plan, plan for designing anything. But he said that he had knowledge, practical knowledge, you can say, that he knew how something looked like from the top से देखने पे कोई चीज कैसी लगती है. Okay, then he said that he didn't have any basic knowledge, theoretical knowledge, but he knew what the practicalities are and how to draw something and how to manage something. Okay, so he believed all these things came from the games he used to play, the distractions, you can say, or the sports and activities, whatever he was interested in. From that particular point, he got all these things. ठीक है, जो भी games खेलता था, कौन सी games खेलता था? His friend was Behram Devicha, and they used to, yes, they used to design forts. तो वो forts कौन design करता है? वो किसका काम होता है? Architect का. Okay, so when they were young, that time he used to design forts, guns, ammunition, ये भी सारे हथियार, weapons वगैरह, गोला बारूद and all. Okay, so he used to design these things, and each of us would design something and effort to be different. Competition tha, healthy competition, you can say, and they used to design things to be different from each other. It means there they used to use their brain. वो अपना दिमाग वहाँ पे इस्तेमाल करते थे. He was not a dull child. He wasn't a dull student, but his interest was in totally in different, you can say, different field. Okay, and he was not able to find that interest. He was not able to find that field until he was in, you can say, in the college. That time he realized.
In school, when I was in the second or third standard, one of my teachers, Mrs. Gupta, saw my sketches and told me, "See, you are useless in everything else, but your sketches are good. When you grow up, you become an architect." I did not know at the time, but she was right. Later, after I became an architect, I went back to meet her and tell her.
So in school also, the teachers, maybe तुम्हें भी कई बार teachers कह देते हो, बिल्कुल बेकार बच्चा है, but ये चीज बहुत अच्छी है. Or maybe you are not good at studies, but very good at different activities. Okay, so same happened with him also. The teacher, Mrs. Gupta, she used to say that, see, you are useless in everything. बाकी सब में, including your पढ़ाई, your attitude and whatever, you are useless. But your sketches are good. Whatever you draw, these are very good. So when you grow up, you become an architect. She advised, you can say, कि जब बड़े हो जाओ, become an architect. So I did not know at that time, but she was right. He didn't realize. Definitely कोई भी realize नहीं करेगा. So she was right, and after he became an architect, he specially went back to meet her. Okay, then.
Why do you think you did not like studies? Was it because you felt you could not cope, could not deal with the curriculum?
Yes, so this is this is the exact or good question. Why do you think you did not like studies? If I asked you why you means maybe about some particular subject or any activity, why don't you like that subject or activity? इस टाइम पे शायद तुम्हें ना पता चले कि रीजन क्या है. Okay, but then she also said that, was it because you felt you couldn't cope, means you cannot go with that, you cannot handle that, or curriculum, because you are not able to deal with the curriculum, whatever the syllabus and everything was. So let's see.
I was very bad at languages. Science and geography I could deal with. Maths was very bad. I just was not interested. I was studying for the sake of studying. What they taught me today, I would forget after 2 days. I would not bother because there was no application of mind there to begin with.
Yes, so his mind was basically practical. Okay, he didn't, you can say, believe in only theoretical knowledge. Okay, like अभी जो CBSE ने सारे changes किए हैं उसमें practical जो है वो ज़्यादा join किया है. If you know NEP के according, right? Theoretical knowledge से change होके practicality पे आ गए हैं. So now maybe he said that he was bad at languages, Hindi, Punjabi, English, whatever, French. We have the example of French. Okay. Then he said that science and geography is still okay, but maths, he said that maths was very bad. Then he said that it was just he wasn't interested at all. When you are not interested in anything, definitely you don't give your 100%, right? So he said because he wasn't interested, that is why and he was studying just for the sake of studying. मतलब उस पढ़ रहा था क्योंकि सिर्फ पढ़ना जरूरी होता है. That's why he was studying. Otherwise, he wasn't interested. And then he said that whatever they used to taught me today, जो आज कराया, he used to forget after 2 days. Maybe तुम में से भी किसी के साथ होता हो, शायद 2 days उसने लंबा ड्यूरेशन दे दिया. After the period only, you forget whatever the ma'am or the sir has said. So he said that he wouldn't bother because he was not able to apply those things in his actual life and he was not using his brain. वो अपना दिमाग नहीं यूज कर रहा था उन चीजों के लिए. लर्न करना ये चीजें थी. Okay, so that is why he said that he wasn't interested. Okay, then what happened?
Did you think that what they taught in the school was boring, or did you feel that once you understood the concept of what was being taught, you lost interest in the rest of the lesson?
Yes, he said that what was the reason? Was it the boring whatever they were teaching you that was boring, or once you used to understand the concept and if you have understood the concept, then you just lose the interest. मतलब समझ आ गया, अब और कुछ समझने की जरूरत नहीं.
Living in a boarding school is difficult. We were just living from day to day. Nowadays, there are so many tests. Back then, whenever we had tests, we used to just copy. The teacher thought that we had done our work.
Yes, this was actually, you can say, the procedure. Students, they used to copy, right? And they used to, still you do, that they used to cheat teachers also. And what happened that because of that cheating and all, teachers used to think, okay, they have done their work. They lived in a boarding school, hostel. Okay, so the actual, you can say, performance was not visible. Huh. So when you are alone, you can cheat. You have your time also, no? Then
There is a contention that giftedness and learning disabilities go hand in hand. Do you think this applies to you?
contention means heated argument. Contention means heated argument. There is actually such kind of arguments that giftedness, the students who are gifted, we can call him a gifted student because first he was an average child and then he became such a good architect. So giftedness and learning disabilities means sometimes we have learning disabilities. We are not able to learn few things and we have so many movies about that, right? So he said that we have learning disabilities. So these two things go hand in hand, इकट्ठे ही चलते हैं कि जो बच्चा जिसको learning disabilities होती हैं वो ही gifted भी होता है. वो that child always does something else, right? Something special. So what do you think? Is it good? Is that applies for you also? Means are you have difficulty in learning, but you are gifted actually. So let's see.
Well, take some students from my class. Those who always stood first or second are today doing very ordinary jobs.
Yes, this is not always true. Okay, this is not to demotivate those who actually work hard and get first and second position. But yes, sometimes this happens that those who always stood first or second, they are doing very ordinary job for you can say in his context.
I have come across this situation in so many different places where people tell me that their class toppers are doing very ordinary job.
Yes, today. So it is again, he said that that Bela Raja, she that also said that yes, I have also came across such situations where toppers are doing just simple jobs.
In school, I think living our lives, they made us street smart. I have learned more by doing what I did on my own than what academics would have taught me.
Yes, means again the stress, his focus is totally on the practical knowledge. He said that whatever they taught me, he had learned something, but not much. And how he learned many or the things that he was doing right now, he is doing right now. He said that that is because of whatever he used to do, जो वो खुद करता होता था, the practical knowledge. Okay, then
That is because the personality and the skills were there. You were able to find expression in a manner you were comfortable with. You defied every rule so that nobody would stop you from doing what you needed to do.
Wait a second. ठहरे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा. Don't worry about it. So that is because he said because of his personality and his skills, he was able to identify, he found the way to express himself. That is why he had broken every rules. He was a naughty child and he had broken every law. So then let's see what he has to say about this.
I was more interested in other things. If, for example, while in class, it's starting raining outside, I would think of the flowing water and how to build a dam to block it. I would be thinking about the flow of the water within the dam and how much of water the dam would be able to hold. That was my interest for the day. When students lost a button while playing or fighting, they would come running to me and I would cut a button for them from chalk using a blade. Discipline in the school was very important and no student could afford to have a button missing. The students would get past dinner with a full neat uniform, and after that, it did not matter.
So yes, have you ever thought about this type of skill, means using chalk to make buttons? सोचा कभी? Have you ever used? So if that is there in your mind, then it means that is good thing. You are creative. So it means he was actually creative. This is not that okay, पढ़ाई में interest नहीं है तो ऐसा नहीं, किसी और चीज में नहीं था, पढ़ाई में नहीं था. He was good at other things actually, right? So because of that he was able to do all these things. ये नहीं था कि वो किसी में भी अच्छा नहीं था, बिल्कुल ही बेकार था. Then
Coming to the present, how do you decide as to what kind of structure you want to give a client?
yes, so now it was the question about present, that how do you decide as to what kind of structure you want, means how you decide that okay, the client would be happy if you will provide this kind of structure.
I look at the client's face, his clothes, the way he talks and pronounces, the way he eats, and I would know what his taste would be like. I can relate to people in a way that would be comfortable. I sketch very spontaneously on a paper on the spot. That paper I give to my people in the office.
Okay, so he said that he actually he has a good knowledge of reading client's face and the taste, his taste. So he said he looks at the client's face, clothes, the way they talk, the way they eat, and then from that point, that things he used to draw a structure, and that structure, whatever he draws, that comes naturally. Means he doesn't think much, he does, that is only his natural process. He draws according to the taste of the person and give that paper to the people in the office.
You do it instinctively.
Means naturally, means without any planning and plotting, means in a flow.
Call it instinct, call it arithmetic, whatever. Now it comes to me like mathematics. Putting design, construction, psychology, and sociology together and making a sketch from all, that is mathematics.
So he said that call it instinct, means call it that this process is natural or whatever, or call it arithmetic, means I do calculations and all. He said that call whatever you want to call it. But now he is giving us a definition of maths, that the subject that he used to hate the most, that putting designs, construction, psychology and sociology together and making a sketch from all that is mathematics. Mathematics is not just about calculation and all. It is not about anything boring formulas. It is everything. Psychology, sociology, everything mixed together, and the sketching also, that is called mathematics according to him. Okay, it means the subject that he used to hate the most is the subject now he loves. So here we almost come to a full circle where Mr. Contractor has derived his own interpretation of mathematics, his own definition of mathematics, taking it from a subject he hated to a subject he now loves dealing with. So you never know, maybe the subject you hate the most today may become your favorite and the only subject that you want to study. Okay? क्या समझे इस चैप्टर से? What have you understood from this chapter? Yes. What have you understood from this chapter? That it is not important to study. Okay. Extra activities. We should do extra activities. Then, yes, yes. It is kind of never give up and focus on, yes, Jevan, this is also correct, hard work. And very important that you should realize then this is the time that you should start focusing on your career or whatever field, whatever you want to do. Okay. He realized this at a proper time when he was about to complete his education, school education. So he realized that he became serious. Agar na bana hota to kya pata fail hi ho jata, right? And then later on, you find out what you are interested in, whatever your field of interest is. Try to find it as soon as possible. जितनी जल्दी तुम्हें तुम्हारा field of interest पता चल जाएगा, then you can focus on that particular field instead of doing so many things and realizing it at the, you can say later that yes, I wanted to do this, but I was not able to do that. Means सोचो कि सारी स्टडी कर ली तुमने एक फील्ड में, 25 years के बाद तुम्हें पता चल रहा है ओहो मेरे को तो इंटरेस्ट इस चीज में है. Now then it's better जितनी जल्दी realize कर लो. Extra activities can take us to our success point. Very good, Anmol. Yes. So all of you participate in the activities that I offer you. Okay. Never say no. Clear? Is it okay? Chalo, let's discuss the question answers. First is Hafiz contractor wanted to join the police force. Why didn't he? Write down the answers and be quick.
Because my mother stopped him for doing this job.
Yes, because of his mother, right? His mother, she stopped him and asked him to pursue his graduation because his mother told him, correct? Because his mother told him. Don't simply write because his mother told him, add also that she asked him to go for graduation, right? So Hafiz contractor wanted to join police force because he had interest in police force, but his mother did not allow, yes, and told him to do graduation. His mother refused to join police force. She wanted him to complete his graduation, correct? And then Hafiz wanted to join police force, but his mother advised him to do graduation. So he joined Jai Hind College in Mumbai. Okay, in the architect's office, Hafiz contractor was advised to drop everything and join architecture. Why? What was the reason? Only Bani? Who saw? Cousin's husband, right? And what happened? What was the actually one incident? Yes, Bani.
He gives good drawings and then the bet of that the window will not open.
Yes, when the professional architect was, it happened quite by chance. One day he saw somebody drawing a window design. Yes, when he pointed out the mistake of that professional architect that time, and that mistake was actually there. So that time, his cousin's husband asked him to drop everything and join architecture. His cousin's husband was surprised. He asked him to design a house. He did that. Yes, he asked him to design a house and he did that. And after that, Hafiz left everything and joined architecture. What was Mrs. Gupta's advice to you? This is simple. What was the advice to become an? Yes, because when Hafiz was passing and someone drawing window, there was mistake. Okay, Bhavika. Bhavika, he was just sitting there. That time he noticed the mistake. in the architect office, Hafiz contractor was advised to drop everything and join architecture because he was very smart in making constructions, okay, of windows, houses. When one person was making sketching a window, and Hafiz pointed out, yes, correct. And third is when he was in second or third standard, one of his teachers, Mrs. Gupta, saw his sketches and advised him to become, yes, an architect when he grew up. Prabal has combined both the answers. What made her advise him so? Because of his sketches. Huh? Sati? Because Hafiz was good at making sketches. Other, try to do yourself. We'll discuss tomorrow. I mean Monday. Okay? Chalo, bye.